Oh, raindrops. Monte Carlo is back.
2026.
Happy New Year,
Happy
baby.
New Year. I can't even believe it.
You look good. So it's 2026. How was the new year with you and your girls?
It was good. It was so low key.
Good.
It was so low key, but it was good. I didn't really want to be out in this crazy world anyways. People
Yeah.
are freaking nuts. It's scary out there. So we just kept it super low key, stayed in pajamas, had a little family party. That was it. It was good though. It was good.
But that's what matters. And honestly, that's all you freaking need. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
100%. Yeah.
well, you look stunning.
You, boo. It's so good to see you. You
I mean,
always look good, though. You're always at 100.
well,
Always.
I appreciate that, baby, and so are you. But look, we got to recap
Yeah.
the season finale of The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. The tweets have been tweeting, or should I say the exes have been Xing because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, they're like, we are waiting for Carlos and Monica's recap.
I
But
know.
before we get to all of that, Miss Thing,
Yes.
you went viral.
Oh, Lord. Yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Every you did a TikToky situation.
A little
Follow
ticky tack.
Monica, follow Monica on all social media platforms, okay? Shout out to that. So before we get to the finale, because I know you have so many thoughts on it,
I do.
and obviously so do I, darling. But you posted on TikTok that, and it's funny because you alluded to it on our recap as
Yeah.
well. But you said that, look, while everyone is trying to like figure out Meredith's situation, of course, I'm paraphrasing, you
Yes.
said something along the lines of, during the season you were on, somebody was willed off, the ER was
Yeah.
called, and this housewife
Mhm.
demanded that production does not show the footage. Monica, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I am so I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have felt, and I'm sure you have seen this, or I know you understand this. I have felt if I just sit quiet and play nice and keep my mouth shut, and trust me, as I'm saying it, I understand how this sounds. Okay. If I play quiet and I play nice and I keep my mouth shut, maybe they'll call, right? If I let enough dust settle and I let the time pass and I don't give them a reason, and when I say them, I mean the cast, okay? If
Okay.
I don't, yes, if I just keep my mouth shut, keep my head down, keep to myself, I'll be over here, I'll be having my baby, I'll be doing my damn thing, then maybe they'll be able to forgive me, right? Bullshit. And in 2026, I've realized that that is such a pathetic and desperate mentality, and I can own that in myself. And I have really just kind of kept myself in the shadows and silenced myself because I'm like, this is what people need to see from me. And I've just gotten to a place where I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. I'm so sick and tired of dimming my own self and keeping my real life experiences quiet on the hopes that maybe something would happen. And I just think I've just realized, look, we're going on 4 years, 4 fucking years, Carlos, since I have filmed. Okay. So it's like literally I think 2022 is when I started like the interview process. We're in 2026. Like, how long am I going to sit here and just be quiet? And people were like, you won't shut up about Salt Lake. All you do is keep Salt Lake in your mouth. And I finally was just like, you people have no idea actually how fucking quiet and shut I have kept my mouth. This is just one example. We've seen Heather Gay write full on books with chapters full of bullshit with me,
Mm.
dedicated to me of just lies. And I've just taken it and taken it and taken it. And I'm like, this is just like a tiny little sprinkle on top of what I could be talking about. And so, yeah, I posted it. I thought it was complete bullshit when it happened, and I still think it's complete bullshit now. I don't know why certain people get protected and others don't, and it's infuriating, honestly. And it would have made such an incredible scene if they had shown that. But no. I mean, freaking Vicky Gunvalson showed herself being wheeled out in a wheelchair with a fucking sheet over her. And it was like
I
one of their
remember.
most, yeah, one of their most viral fucking memes. Like, show it, show your shit. But, whatever. Yeah.
And I'm assuming the person you're talking about is Heather. Allegedly. You don't have to say because I don't listen. One thing about me, I'm always like, I'll listen. You don't say anything. A lot of
Yeah.
people, I am people, believes about Heather. That's neither here nor there. But what I will say is I this is the thing that I'm glad we're talking about because I get the same thing too, which is so
Yeah.
funny to me. Um, one thing about you, and I'll say this again because the beauty of our recap since episode one is more people have joined in on our conversation,
Yeah.
and a lot of I didn't realize how big these recaps were when it came to you. Like it's something that people are like, our queen is back and she's giving insight.
Oh, thank you.
I'll explain how this all occurred to the
Yeah.
audience, and they know I don't lie. I
Yeah.
literally reached out to Monica myself.
Yeah.
I asked Monica myself, hey, it's been a couple of seasons since you've been off. I know you
Yeah.
moved on. I know you have a new baby. I will love to see if you want to recap this with me.
Yeah.
And her exact words were, for you, I would do it. And I've been
Mhm.
asked many times since I left, and I've said no.
Yep.
But for you, Carlos King, I'll do it for you. And I'm hoping that you had a great experience because
Yeah.
it has been the joy of my week.
I love it. It's been
Recapping
great.
this
Yeah.
with you. So when people say things like, "Oh my gosh, you can't stop talking about it,"
Yeah.
unless you've been living under the rock, you haven't said anything. And once again, she's
Um,
recapping the show with me because I asked her to. It's
Thank
not
you for
like
saying that.
I've asked her to. But my point in that as well is I left producing the franchise to begin my own production company and create
Yeah.
my own shows. And people are saying, oh my gosh, you always talk about housewives. Move on. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I have a very successful podcast
Yep.
where I recap shows. And unless you've had 20 years of experience producing reality
Yep.
television, with 10 of those producing the top two shows in the history of the franchise, which is Atlanta and New Jersey, you can
Yep.
shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
I will recap this bitch until the end of time because
Exactly.
I'm a part of history. And what you
Yep.
guys are going to do is try to make it seem like I'm thirsty or whatever
Yes.
because I was a part of something that you guys get to enjoy.
Exactly. And period. Period. And the thing is like, stop acting like you wouldn't if it were you. If they were in your shoes, my shoes, whoever's shoes, please. And I hope you do. I hope you do. If you had one season on a show, I hope you ride that shit until the wheels fucking come off. I hope you take advantage of every freaking situation given to you because of it, as you should. That's it. And I don't know why people are so freaking triggered by it. It's crazy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
can tell you. Well, listen, and I'm going to end by this. The people who have something to say about it and the people who are
Yeah.
triggered by it, it's because you wish you were in our position.
Ooh.
You wish you were in our position. So keep hating from outside the club because at the end of the day, we
You
were in that
can't
mother.
even get in.
You can't get in. You can't even get in, motherfucker. But you want to talk. So I say, listen, and I'm having fun. Hey, raindrops. And it's not the raindrops, it's the others. I'm saying all that to say, I've been happy you're doing these recaps. And listen, more to come from
I've
Monica
loved it.
Garcia.
I've
Uh,
loved it. It's been the
yes, yes.
best.
No, I've
Yes.
had so much fun. I've had more fun in these sort of last. 10 minutes of us talking than the 42-minute finale. But so let's have a real conversation. Now,
I'm dying. I'm dying.
everyone knows, because I'm going to start from the beginning of the episode.
Okay.
Everybody knows I am a Bronwyn stan.
Yes.
I love Bronwyn. Monica
Yes.
likes Bronwyn too. Monica has, though, called out from the beginning that, Carlos, I know that's your girl, but
Yeah.
baby, Braun was messy, and she's not the
Yeah.
type of chick that I would say anything to because it will get
Yeah.
back to the other girls.
Mhm.
So what we saw in the opening of this episode is Bronwyn talks to Mary and pretty much reveals that Meredith texted her at 2:30 in the morning to
Yeah.
have a conversation with her and allege that the conversation had to do with Meredith poking around, trying to have a understanding of what was said about her during their lunch. And in that moment, I'm like, okay, Bronwyn, now I know you're on a TV show.
Yep.
Listen. Not a hall pass. I'm gonna give
No.
you a reality TV pass that perhaps the producer said bring this up to Mary first. But I will say,
Mm.
Bronwyn is somebody that I wouldn't tell anything to.
No.
And I love
No.
you, Bronwyn, but baby, I would tell you my blood type. I would tell you anything, baby, because baby, you're not the mouth of the South, you're the mouth of the salt. But go
It is
ahead.
awful, Carla. Let me tell you. Look. Okay, I have one, two, three, 4 pages of notes, honey. 4 pages of notes, and Bronwyn is right at the top. Bronwyn, uncomfortable. My, let me tell you something. I don't know her, right? This is her. She and Brittany, I personally have never interacted with, so
Correct.
I can completely have a non-biased opinion here, right? When it comes to them,
Yes.
it's completely like as a viewer. And I was screaming at the screen. I was screaming at the screen because the audacity you have to go to Mary and say that you feel uncomfortable because Meredith was asking about a lunch.
Will you,
First of all,
Monica, will you say it that way?
say it how it is. You mean when I say it how it is?
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. No, because first of all, if I am coming to you, Carlos, and I'm like, bitch, what the fuck did they say about me at lunch? You tell me right now. You tell me every fucking word. I want to know who said what. I want to know when. I want to know were there exclamation points, question marks, or periods, bitch. As a friend, who are we kidding, Carlos? As if we don't have those exact conversations with our friends. Bitch, what did they say about me? What did they say? That is
Period.
not, that is,
Period.
what the fuck? That's totally normal. And also, Bronwyn said something that she was like, it feels weird. I even have it in caps, bitch. Feels weird. It feels weird? Or was Meredith 100% completely in tune? Because let me tell you something. In case you forgot, Bronwyn, that was the lunch that you brought up her husband eating with another woman. So
Ooh. Wait, wait, wait,
was
wait.
yes,
Wait,
go.
wait, 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 wait. Ooh, you're good. You're good. Okay.
It's true.
Okay. You're asking, okay, was Meredith in tune? Okay, my memory doesn't serve me. Was Lisa at that lunch?
No, no. It was
So,
Whitney and Mary and Bronwyn.
do you think at this point, did somebody go back and tell Meredith?
Maybe,
So, to your point,
maybe.
How are you that in tuned? You're
Right.
right.
Yes.
Continue. Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay,
You know what
okay,
I
okay,
mean? Yeah.
okay.
So I'm like, you're classifying this as it was really weird and she was panicky and she wanted to know what we talked about at lunch. And you're making her look like the crazy one when, bitch, she is 100% right. Because at that lunch, y'all were out here trying to accuse her husband of having a fucking affair with some bitch in New York. So I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Bronwyn. You lost me all the goddamn way in this little freaking conversation because how dare you spin this into Meredith being the crazy one and you being the victim because she asked about a lunch, rightfully so, where you were sitting there talking mad shit about her marriage and an alleged affair. The fuck? Carlos, this is why my ass isn't there, by the way.
No, no,
Because
no, 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 no. This is why your ad needs to be there because, baby, what you are giving me on this recap is better than what I saw on the finale, and I'm here for it, and I'm here for you, bitch. Okay.
thank
Now,
you.
listen. Wow, you clocked it. Now I'm
Yeah.
thinking. Now, okay. My producer brain is on,
Yes.
and to your point, it all makes sense.
Yeah.
Meredith isn't that paranoid to where she's thinking like, okay, everyone's talking about me because she kind of knows all you motherfuckers are talking about her, right?
They've been
But
talking about her the whole
yeah,
damn fucking yeah.
yeah. So she already knows that. I think to
Yes.
your I'm now realizing in raindrops, let me know in the comments if y'all agree. I'm now
Yeah.
realizing perhaps Meredith was tipped off that
Mm.
Bronwyn,
Okay.
this is what I think happened.
Okay.
I think, okay, you know these two better than me, so let me know what you think. Bronwyn, Mary, and Whitney were at the lunch.
Yes.
I believe that conversation got back to Meredith.
Mm.
Hence the text at 2:30. What we know, I'll speak for myself because
Okay.
I want to keep you, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I,
Yeah.
I, I can say this. What I know producing reality television, where you're on a cast trip, raindrops, when the cameras are off and you're on an international trip, those girls are talking until the wee hours in the morning
Yep.
because it's time for you to decompress. The
Yep.
girls, the girls are in their room drinking Ciroc,
Yep.
um, you know,
Yep.
and they are gossiping about what happened in each scene. I believe that Whitney went back and told Lisa, not Lisa one on one. I believe Lisa was there. Lisa is so loyal. I believe that Whitney, as they were like drinking, catching up, told Lisa. Lisa, being loyal, told Meredith, which is why Meredith all of a sudden would text her at 2:30, which to me is so un-Meredith like, because
Yeah.
why do you want a one-on-one with Bronwyn of all people? Someone tipped off Meredith that bitch at this luncheon. They were saying shit about you. And Meredith was like, what y'all talking about? I'm
Yeah.
concerned. Did anything come up? She was trying to give her the
Yeah.
benefit of the doubt to tell her to her
Yeah.
face. I saw your motherfucking husband with a bitch that could have been an
Yep.
investment banker or
Yep.
investing in his
Mm-hmm.
situation. Something was going on, right? And because
Yes.
Bronwyn, who I love you, Bronwyn, but because Bronwyn was tight-lipped, because Bronwyn
Yeah.
says, my loyalty is to production, bitch, not you. So I'm not gonna tell you off camera what I said, because we'll get to Brahma her loyalty situation with the whole play. Okay, okay. Hear me
Ooh.
out. Hear me out. Hear me out. So
You clocked that shit.
Meredith said, oh, so nothing happened. Interesting. Okay. So that's why when not look now I'm skipping ahead. That's
Yeah.
why when Brahma said, I saw Seth with someone. Not she didn't
Yes.
say no gender. Meredith said, girl, bye.
Yep. A
I gave
hundred
you
percent.
I gave you a chance,
She
bitch.
already know. Yes. Yep. She already knew. She already fucking knew. And let me tell you, and like you said, you clocked it and you know, cameras go down. That doesn't mean we all go to bed. There was stuff that happened in Bermuda. This is what brings me back to you. People think I talk. I haven't said shit. There was so much shit that happened when the cameras go down in Bermuda. Conversations were had. I've never brought that up. The fact that Bronwyn brought that up, that pisses me the fuck off. And it pisses me off for multiple reasons, but mainly because Meredith was right and you were dogging her ass out in her marriage at that lunch. And she had every right to fucking be like, what happened at lunch? Everybody would want to know. That's normal. Carlos, I can't. I can't. That sent
Okay.
me all the way gone. All the way gone. I couldn't believe it.
Well, then look, Bronwyn and Meredith have their one-on-one conversation,
Yes.
and Bronwyn says, "Hey, this, it's not, listen." Meredith cracks me up because I listen. I have all my affirmations for 2026. I
Mm,
want to be as calm as Meredith
I
in intense
know.
situations. The fact that Braun was like, yeah, you actually, texted me at 2:30 and you asked me what they said about me. I didn't say that. It's like, bitch, what? You actually said it to me. You must have got me confused. I never said that. And I'm like,
Yeah.
in my opinion, Monica,
Yeah. I already know what
I,
you're going to say. Go ahead.
I mean, look, give Brahmin this much. I do believe that Meredith definitely did it. But you can't tell me, bitch, that you don't fucking agree with that.
I 100% give you that. I 100%. But this is the difference. This is the
What?
difference. This was
What?
this huge difference between me and that cast is that if Bronwyn came to me and said that, I would be like, absolutely. Absolutely. Why wouldn't I want to know what the fuck y'all said about at lunch? Every girlfriend wants to know their tea from their other girlfriend. So, girl, obviously I asked you 100%. Why the fuck did that make you feel uncomfortable? Because you were talking shit about my man and my marriage? As you should, bitch. So your guilty conscience caught up with you because I asked you what the hell you talked about at tea. What was weird was you not admitting what you said about my man, not the fact that I asked about it. So, yes, two things can be true.
Ooh.
Bronwyn
Okay.
was shady as fuck.
Okay.
Meredith probably did say it. The difference is, I would have been like, yes. So, what the fuck did you say? Now say it to my goddamn face. Because you won't. And you didn't. Period.
I mean, no, listen. Points made, points made, points made. So to your point, now, because again,
Yeah.
watching the episode before you and I talked, of
Yeah.
course, I'm like, Meredith, now look, give Brahman this. But to your point,
Yes.
now that we both realize that perhaps
Yep.
Meredith was tipped off that they said something at the lunch, she tried to give Brahman the benefit of the doubt to tell her one-on-one, face to
Mhm.
face. Brahman, had a tight lip. So
Yep.
now Meredith's like, bitch, I don't owe you nothing.
Nope.
You didn't tell me
Nope.
the truth. I ain't telling you the truth,
Nope.
bitch.
Nope. She's like, I see you. We see each other, honey. So I do agree with you, though. Meredith probably did say, what did you guys talk about? There's nothing wrong with that, though. In my eyes, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, girl, if we're friends, I'm going to ask you what the fuck was said. I feel like that's normal.
Well, the reason why, and listen, this is me talking. So you know, I'm saying all of this, but that's why we miss you on the show, Monica,
Oh.
because you were the only one. I remember at the table when you were like, "Yeah, I slept with my brother-in-law." Like, you know what I mean? Like, what we're missing is like somebody being like, I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
what y'all say. I'm gonna own my truth. I did
Yeah.
say it, and that's why the audience was like, "This is so refreshing," because we're
Yeah.
not we're not getting any of that from the girls on
No.
on the show. And
And
look,
that's what eats. It does. That's what eats. Like
yeah,
Carlos, truly, even as a producer or viewer, if you look at that conversation, imagine what would have happened or how much interesting or captivating it would have been if Meredith just fucking owned it and flipped that bitch around and was like, what the fuck did you say? Because, yep, I was asking about the tea, but did you even tell me? Did you say something? What did you say? Could you imagine? That's where it's at. Just be
yeah.
honest. Just put it out there.
Yeah. No. I'm with you 100%. So
Yeah.
Bronwyn is highly upset. She walks away from her. That shit
Yeah.
continues on the bus.
Yeah.
And Meredith, once again is calm and she's giving Bronwyn nothing. And Bronwyn is
Mhm.
trying her best to get a reaction out of her. And Meredith ain't giving you the scream that she gave to Brittany last season in on the bus. Do
Yeah.
you think, okay,
Yep.
psychologically, okay,
Yeah.
being a reality star, because when I looked at Brahma's reaction, I felt that Bronwyn's upset because she realizes I'm going to look crazy on this show. I don't think it had anything to do with like my friendship with Meredith or
Yeah.
Meredith, because at this point, it was a one-on-one. You only
Yeah.
and in Meredith's defense, you went back and told Mary, which wasn't something that
Mhm.
you had to do. You chose to do it.
Yep.
You're being, listen, I love you, Brahma. You were gossiping. Meredith gave you nothing, and I think your attitude to Meredith was you were mad that she gave you nothing, and you were mad that in her way she kind of flipped it on you and was because
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Brahma did not think for a second that Meredith would lie about it, and and
No.
and and it caught off guard, she was off her game.
Yeah. I mean, I will say in this episode in particular, Bronwyn was doing a lot.
Yeah,
she was
she
she was
was.
doing yeah, she
She
was doing
was.
a lot. I don't think the reactions were, I mean, even how she lost it on her on the rooftop was like, goddamn, that like escalated so quickly. It was like, I'm the only friend that's been there for you. Well, you're wrong, bitch. Lisa's had her back pretty fucking heavy, actually, more than anyone. And it's like, I don't know who you're gonna go to anymore. Well, she's got Lisa again. Like it was just very like, what? And the bus really bothered me because first of all, I could relate to this. And so it's so frustrating when you are getting attacked for being happy and then you're getting attacked for not being happy. It was like they were pissed and weirded out that Meredith woke up and was making coffee for people. And then they get pissed and weirded out when Meredith shuts down. She really can't win. And I felt like that. It was like, I don't understand. Her moods are so erratic. It's like, you don't understand? You don't understand that she wakes up, she's fine. Y'all hit her with some bullshit, and now she's not. That's
Yeah.
actually perfectly normal, actually. How is she supposed to be happy right now? You just yelled at her in Greece in front of the beautiful scenery on a rooftop, and you want her to be on the bus, like, hey, let's go. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Points
and
made.
yeah, and I feel like they want to be like, oh, she's so erratic. It's like, look at what wow, okay. I think anyone would be when you hit them upside like that out of nowhere. Like what?
Yeah, yeah, no, it causes us to now really sympathize with Meredith because
Yeah,
it's sort of like, at what point do you ladies just say, look, if we look at what she has allegedly done on this plane, is it worse than Heather getting punched in the eye?
no,
Do you know what I mean? Like, y'all
no,
didn't spend that much real estate on,
no.
think
Yeah,
about it. Y'all spent so much time on Meredith, what happened on the plane, and whether or not she has any sort of like sobriety issue, because that's what they're saying. But when it came to
yeah,
Heather's black eye, you guys did not spend more than one episode investigating what happened, which to me was much more fascinating. Like, bitch, who gave you a black eye?
yeah,
Overnight. Like, what happened?
yeah,
No, I think you're lying. I'm concerned about you. Are you enabling somebody who beat you? Like, these are things that
yeah,
warrant 5 episodes of investigation versus plain footage that we haven't seen and won't see of
yeah.
Meredith acting erratic. So
Well, I mean,
I'm
and
with you.
also when they did, the morning when she did wake up with the black eye and she took her glasses off, she shut it down immediately, and everyone's like, okay, what? I mean, they didn't even give Jen Shaw this much smoke for scamming the elderly. Like it's wild to me. The outrage that they choose to give, right? Like,
Hmm.
and I know directly all about that, but it's insane to me. Watching this was insane. I do feel like the way that Bronwyn was coming at her on the roof and then coming at her on the bus, it was just like, we really ain't got nothing else.
They got nothing else. I mean,
No.
honey, there's nothing else to talk about here,
Yeah.
and that pretty much is obvious. Um, Look, one of the things that occurred in this trip was this play, The Sisters of Salt, which
I
shout out to
love that name, by the way.
oh, that should be like
Love that. I'm like, can we change the name? Like Sisters of Salt. That is really cool. I loved
so
it.
so cool, so good. And for me, I'm like, shout out to the producers who
Hmm.
came up with that idea. I thought it was
So
really
good.
smart, really fun. It was really good. So
Yeah.
Raindrops, um, they organized this play with the locals to really showcase how these women are seen through the eyes of each other and the people there. And baby, those girls got read for filth. Let's start off number one. Lisa. They said
Mhm.
that Lisa wears wealth like a shield. She acts like she is a queen amongst servants.
Yeah.
And one thing that she cannot afford is humility.
Which is so funny because I got drugged filth. I got drugged for filth, Carlos, for calling her materialistic and for saying she was shallow. And yeah, and here we are with them literally calling her shallow and materialistic. And it's okay though. It's okay when they do it. It's okay.
No, and the thing is, I thought it was so funny, and again, all of this was genius. So I'm going to
Yeah.
read to you what they said about each person. We can recap what we thought about it.
Yeah.
Heather, they said you are a joke wrapped in mascara. You laugh because crying would make you real.
Forgot they said that. That is so good.
Clocked her,
Clocked it.
clocked her down to the ground.
Oh
Like
my gosh.
that was good. Angie, they said your daggers lie beneath your tongue. You have this thirst to be the best. And you're left alone in the echo that you have caused.
So good.
Okay.
So
Next, Brittany, your words sounds like childish noise. You cling to the attention of men like it's your lifeline while your children are fading to the background and you
that
don't
was
even notice
that
that.
was brutal. That was fucking brutal.
Beyond. Mary speaks with blades of truth. Whitney, you are shallow. You are a body without a mind. Okay. Last but not least, they said Meredith hides behind her semantics and that her behavior is unpredictable. Baby, they gathered them for filth. I think the worst one to me
No,
of
what did
all.
they say about Bronwyn?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, look in my notes. Did I miss this? Oh my God. Wait.
I'm like, wait, what did they say about Bronwyn?
Lizzie, if you're around, text me. I missed the Brahmin one.
I know it was pretty much about like she can't be trusted and I don't remember the exact wording, but I know it
I
was a lot.
know. I'll get it. I'll get it before we wrap. Before we wrap.
Something about like no faced, like
Oh, you're not two-faced. You have no
you're
face.
no face. Yeah, like she has no loyalties to anybody. Like, I don't know. It was something like that. I don't remember
No,
exactly
that's
word.
okay. Lizzie
Yeah.
texted me. She's working on it,
Okay.
so we'll
Okay.
go there.
Okay.
Okay. I thought as of now, we'll see what they said about Brahmin again.
Yeah.
Um, Baby, I thought Heather got it the worst because to say that,
Really?
I mean, joked wrapped in mascara, you laugh because crying would make you real. To me, that is who she is. I don't know who Heather is.
Nobody
I just
does. Yeah.
I think she's a I don't think she is real. I think she
No.
is fake. I've been very honest about the fact that for me, okay, Lizzie said, Bronwyn, you're not
Yes.
two-faced, you're no-faced. Yeah, you're not two-faced, you're
Yeah.
no-faced. Because the thing with Heather is this. I thought when Heather first started the show, she was interesting and it made sense. I think Heather drank the Kool-Aid of
Yeah.
fame and she is drowning in trying to be something she thinks the audience wants instead of her being real, which is why people did like her in the beginning. And I thought they clocked her in terms of, I do think she's a joke wrapped in mascara. The whole, even the performance of crying at the end, which we'll get into that later too, it was just sort of
Yeah.
like, I just think she's a fake. Lisa being a materialistic is nothing new. We get it. That was fine.
Yeah.
You know, listen, we can laugh about the shade of like them saying Whitney pretty much is an airhead to say you
Yeah.
have a body without a mind. But I think that Heather thing struck to me the most because it's like no one clocks Heather the way I feel like she should be clocked. And
No one.
I didn't get that. So I was happy that somebody fucking said it, is what I'm getting at.
Literally, she always unscathed that one.
Yeah.
It's fascinating for me to watch. And I almost wonder if we flip that and reverse it, and if in the beginning she was giving us what she thought she needed, and now we're just getting the real Heather, who's just a fucking asshole.
Hmm.
Like, it's been 6, 7 seasons, the mask is falling off. If this is who you are now, it can be debated on if the show made you this, if fame made you this way, for sure. But is this what we have? I mean, I found it very interesting that they showed a clip on the bus of, I think it was Lisa, asking Heather about her dating life.
Yes.
Yes, yes. And she was like, "Are you dating anybody? Have you been dating?" Da 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 da. And it's like she does. She covers it with a joke, like, and it's just like, the fuck is that? Like, she will not talk about it. She will not show it. I think the only time we saw her go on a date, right, with anyone was with someone that Coach Shaw and Jen had like set her up with. She was a fucking asshole to that guy, by the way. That
Yeah.
was not a good experience. And so I'm just, when she says, "I've bled for this group," I'm just like, bitch, a prick with the tiniest needle of like, what? You won't even talk about your dating life, which is honestly, you're single. You're one of the single ones. And people love seeing that side. Yeah, like marriages, whatever, families, that's cool. But we love seeing like the dating sides of stuff.
Yes.
And we have not seen that. I don't know, Carlos, you tell me how the fuck a housewife, okay? You have a snowflake. How in the hell are you getting away with not showing this shit? Like, I truly, it baffles me. I don't understand it when we see so many others showing so much that you're getting away with not even having a cute little kiki on a bus. You won't even talk about it with a freaking ride from here to there about your dating life. I like, how, what is that? What is that, Carlos? For real.
Yeah. No, I mean, listen, you have to understand. I started from the beginning producing these shows, and
Yeah.
this what's happening now is so new to me, where some of these reality stars are getting away with not giving their real life anymore.
Yeah.
Just recently, I want to say a few days ago, if not late last week, Erica Jane from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, who I love as well.
Mm-hmm.
She did an interview, I believe it was with Us Weekly, and Monica, she said out loud she is dating somebody, that she really likes this person, and that this person won't be on the show. She won't allow it, and she's not gonna talk about it on the show.
Well,
And
to Erica's defense,
say it.
she has given
Oh,
everything. Everything. Like, what? And then he got hit by a car, and then he rolled down the hill, and then he sprained his ankle, and he couldn't get up. And then I got a phone call from my son who said, like, you have given, honey, you have given us. We've seen the rise, we've seen the fall, we've seen the marriage, we've seen the lawsuits, we've seen the fucking downgrading because you lost all this money. We've seen the orphans and the this and the that and the. Okay, girl, you can have this. because you've given us all. That woman has been through so much more than Heather has ever given us. So, baby
I'm
girl, you
hollering.
take that one. You protect that man, honey, because you earned it by giving us everything else. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
I'm
we've
not
seen this.
expecting that as hilarious.
It's so true, though. Like, we've seen the shit with her debt and credit cards and fashion designer drama and da 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 da. Like, it's been nonstop storylines with Erica. Truly, she's
Yeah.
given us so much. What the fuck, Heather? Mm. You gave us a black eye, and really, we still don't even know the fucking true story. Like, truly. And technically, you didn't even give us that. Allegedly, someone else did.
Ooh.
So, like, what? By the way, I will say it. I will say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. Again and again and again. I do not think Jen Shaw punched her in the face. I'm just saying it.
You wait. You don't.
I do not think Jen Shaw punched her in the face. I have been around Jen. Let me tell you, when I was around her nonstop, all day, every day, all night, whatever, none of those women were around. None of them. I have seen the worst of her. That woman still never got close to hitting me. Never. So she did throw things at me. I was like, oh, oh, like dodging that shit. But she, I never saw her. I never saw her hit anybody. I never was hit by her. Bitch, come on. I don't know. Tell the whole story. We want to know exactly what the fuck happened. Come on now. How? How did she hit you? What happened? Like, we still don't know, Carlos. That's crazy.
How do you? Okay. This is fascinating to me. How do you think she got the black eye then?
I really do think it was maybe one of two things, okay? If you go down this rabbit hole of the black eye, she has the startings of a black eye days and days and days leading up. So I'm like, bitch, did you get bad injections? Were you injected in the wrong area? Like, what happened with that?
Ooh.
Because she's wearing glasses and you can see the start of a black eye happening, or she really did hit her fucking head on the fucking cabinet in the bathroom. I don't know. I don't know. But I've seen Jen in crazy rages and she's still never hit anybody. So, am I saying she's capable? Sure, we all are. Let's be real. We all
Yeah.
are. And when you throw in alcohol and whatever into it, who the fuck knows? I'm not saying that. But what I do know is Heather's a fucking liar. And so I don't believe it. And we still don't even have the real story. She never went into detail about it. Ever.
No.
Ever.
No. 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 No.
So,
No. All right.
Erica, long story short, you hide your man, girl. You earned it. Heather, what the fuck is your favorite color? Because we don't even know that. Bitch, that's how little we know about you.
Oh my gosh, this is everything. All right. So after the sisters
Yeah.
salt play, the
Yes.
girls reflect on what was said. Bronwyn mentions that she looks for loyalty, but can also admit that she's not loyal herself.
I will say this, okay? First of all, the play was giving the dolls in season 4. It was giving read your meanest text. It was
Yeah.
like the finale game that they do.
Yep.
It was,
Agreed.
yes, it was a finale game. But I will give Bronwyn all the credit because she definitely owned her shit. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I even when she brought up Todd and how, you know, um, you know, their situation, how she resents him and all this other stuff, I thought that was good. Lisa starts crying, like, why do people think I'm materialistic? Lisa, it's okay. I think it's it's not the worst thing to be called. You
She
are materialistic.
yeah.
All right. So one of the things that happened is, you know, they just won't let Meredith get away with answering to her crimes, honey, that allegedly happened on the plane. Mary does seem okay. I do believe Mary is being sincere, and I would love to get your thoughts on it. She really does seem concerned about Meredith.
Yeah.
She's saying to her she feels like, how she is spiraling, and they're all talking about her behind her back. She admits that, and she said, "We're all concerned, and something is going on, and Meredith is just not giving in much." Do you think this pylon is warranted based on Mary seeming like they've been friends before the show and she said she's different, that Meredith's
Yeah.
different? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. None of us are around, right? We don't know what is actually going on. We don't know what they're really seeing. We weren't on the plane. We don't know shit about that. And so unfortunately we can't really tell, like, yeah, is she really seriously struggling with something? From what we're seeing, it doesn't look like it. Personally, it doesn't look like it's that deep. It looks like she's having a really rough season. It looks like she's catching a lot of shit. And it looks like it's weighing on her and taking a toll. Now, as far as that being deeper and all of these allegations that they're throwing out as to what the problems are, there's no way for us to know for sure. But I 100% agree with you that Mary was the only one that seemed to come from a place of genuine concern, but felt like real. Like, I really
Mm-hmm.
care about you, and what's going on. And like, we're all saying this, like, you're not the same. Um, I will say I have to give props to Whitney for at least acknowledging that she was projecting
Yeah.
what she saw growing up onto Meredith. And it just instantly goes to, this is what I saw when my dad would relapse, pretty much. And that she was kind of, that's where that was coming from. I'm glad she acknowledged and said that.
Yeah.
But when Meredith broke down and started opening up, bitch ass Heather just steamrolled right through with her fucking ass and was immediately shut her down. And it immediately went to conflict again. And you can't guise that under any kind of false, I care about you, I love you. I mean, Meredith broke down and was like, I'm scared, I don't trust people, I have walls up, I am nervous, I do feel unsafe, I have problems with trust. And Heather was just like, no, you're a powerhouse, I don't believe like that. Like, I just, oh my god, Carlo.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt
And
like she was trying to get a moment.
yeah, like, and she got it right. Walk the fuck away. Pack your bags and go. She got her fucking moment in another flowy dress. And
But this one did. The thing is this, and that's why Heather's place on the show is questionable now, because I feel like she's a one-trick pony, and that whole thing, like, you have two options: you either stay and deal with it or walk away. Who the fuck assigned you to be the HBIC? I
I'm
just,
so glad you brought that up. Yes.
who are you?
Those are your two options. Sit here or go. Who the fuck? Oh, like,
It's
wow.
it's it's wild to me, and that's why I'm happy that Meredith's like, look, bitch, I've seen Heather Whitney take pills too.
People want to say I'm lying. Bitch, where? Nope. Nope. And Meredith had every right to be like, I've been taking it and taking it and taking it. When are we really going to be honest? When are we
Yeah,
really going to be honest here about shit?
yeah, no,
Because
it
you think
was.
I have a pill problem. Where am I getting my pills from?
Oh,
Bitch.
oh,
Meredith came with all that energy. She was like, let's really fucking talk about it. Let's actually talk about it. Shall we?
And it's
Shall we?
funny because this reminds me of New York City Housewives reunion, where this is a season where Bethany was on, and of course they were talking about like Dorinda having a drinking problem, and Dorinda's like, "We all drink." They're like, "Yeah, but you drink a lot." And then there's it's I forgot who said it, but they were alluding that Dorinda allegedly does like drugs,
Oh,
and
wow.
and Dorinda was like, I've never done drugs in my life. And Bethany gave a look and said, let's just stop. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. And we're sort of like, wait, are you girls saying something we haven't seen? So it
Yeah.
made me think about Meredith when she talked about you bitches pop pills. And it's sort of like, hey,
She's reaching her breaking point where it's like, where she said in her confessional, I'm going to start telling the truth. Exactly. Exactly. And y'all people think I talk, bitch. I can say so much shit and I don't say shit.
no. Now, speaking of Meredith,
Yes.
did you see how she liked your post?
Okay, I literally had a friend of mine text me and say, because what happened was, bitch, I took the grenade pin and then I logged out.
Said,
And I
you
was
know,
like,
no,
da da
no,
da 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 da
Monica, it's like that Mean Girls scene where the burn book
da.
happens and
Yes.
Regina George is in the hallway like this and everybody's going crazy.
Yep.
So that's what you
Yep.
did. You said, bitch,
Yeah.
boom, and you sat there and said, go, go wild, social
I'm
media, go
like, don't
wild.
let me start. You guys think I haven't been able to shut up? You have no idea. You have no idea how quiet where's my reward for how quiet I've been? But yeah, they sent me, they were like, not Meredith liking your post. I was like, no. And I was like, because we know it's true. Like, this is the thing. We know it's fucking true. So it's crazy that viewers think that they know more, right? Like y'all literally watch someone piss themselves. You're gonna question me. Okay, boo. You go ahead. You go ahead and do that. But I loved when Meredith in her confessional was like, I'm gonna start telling the truth. I'm like, let's go.
Let's
Let's go.
LFG, let's fucking go. And look,
Yes.
we have a three-part reunion on the
Mhm.
horizon. So, raindrops, we will be back next week with part one reunion, and we will see if Meredith mentions it all. Mention it all.
Literally. Well, and did you see that Heather was like,
Mention
our
it
friendship is
all.
over, Carlos? Yes,
Yes,
bitch.
yes, yes. Oh, and before I leave,
Yes.
um, shout out to Lisa Barlow. You had her back like a real sister. I listen, Meredith, if you're back next season, baby, I'm telling you this right now. I don't care if you saw Lisa piss in someone's cup and
Yeah.
presented it as lemonade,
You
okay?
better say no, she didn't.
Period. Because the way Lisa has had your back,
Yeah.
kudos to Lisa. That loyalty of like, look, I don't care if she is wrong. That's my friend. And although I do believe you should call out your friends when they're wrong, I appreciate the fact that Lisa is having Meredith's back because she's the only one that has it. So
Yeah.
kudos
I'm
to
glad
Lisa.
Meredith, being in that situation of the gang up, of the ice outs, of the whatever, I appreciate the fact and I'm grateful that Meredith at least had one.
Yes.
Because I'm
Because
telling you, it's,
you know what? You know firsthand what it's like
yeah,
to have not one person to have no one.
not one goddamn person. Not one goddamn person. I mean, when we wrapped in Bermuda after the finale dinner, and I went upstairs. I mean, I walked away from the table, Carlos, and I knew what was going to happen, right? So I grabbed my mic, grabbed this. I took the batteries out, chucked one battery here. I'm like still walking, chuck one battery there because I know they'd be like, put it back on, whatever. Chuck the freaking thing. I go in my room. I locked myself in the bathroom, and they were worried about me.
Yeah.
I was on the floor, curled in a ball. I couldn't believe what just happened. And they are downstairs blasting music, having a party. Yeah. And I'm like packing my shit, 2 in the morning, getting, because they didn't feel safe having me in the house, and they're just partying it up. And I mean, it was brutal. So I am so glad Meredith at least had one person that was there for her in these moments, because people really don't have any idea how intense it really is and how difficult. I mean, you've got all these women screaming. You're fighting for your life. You really are. And so, yeah, shout out to Lisa for not leaving her alone in any of it. In
Mm,
any of it. That's Lisa
mm.
had a hawk moment for sure, but she held it down for Meredith this season.
Yeah, I'm sorry that was your experience. That's not.
Yeah,
I
it
can
was
I
brutal.
can't imagine that. I can't imagine that. And just
Yeah.
whew. Well, look, it's interesting because I'm pretty sure some of those girls who was living it up with Heather, they're
Yeah.
now like, oh, you're no one's friend.
No one's fucking friend. I hope so. I hope so.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Well, look, Monica, we'll be back next week with Part 1 Reunion. Thank you so much for another fantastic recap, honey
Yeah.
buddy. Happy New Year, sweet doll, and I will see you next week.
I love you, boo.
Love you, baby doll.
Bye.
Bye, babe.